Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you guys are around the world. Um, so I'm trying to put out more content for you guys, and that's the whole sole purpose for this. Um, the music you currently hear, trying to add some more stuff to the videos, is actually our song. So yeah, YouTube, you can't copyright us because this is our song that we made and paid for. So yeah. On that note, today is going to be a different shift from the video I just recently posted. It's going to be basically mainly talking about um, crypto jobs or working with crypto. Let's say instead of like the traditional investor. As everyone knows, I'm the vice president, also marketing manager for Cashverse. So, and it is my full time job. So, basically, the video today is going to talk about the pros and cons of working for cryptocurrency or a project like ours versus traditional work, traditional jobs, right? I don't think a lot of videos are out there comparing them um, in a way that I want to compare them, at least. This isn't a video that's going to be like a rant video or anything like that. It's just going to explain to you guys, hopefully give you a better understanding on when you work. How do I want to put this for you guys? Every job has its own ups and downs, right? But I want to explain to you how crypto working for cryptocurrency or working with cryptocurrency, um, it is different than a traditional job. And so I kind of want to explain the differences, the positives and minuses to working with crypto versus a traditional job. So let me go ahead and get started. I am very grateful for working with cryptocurrency. Um, I wouldn't change it for anything in the world. Being with crypto for almost 8 years, give or take, probably 8 years now, um, it's really opened my eyes to a lot. And I'm very fortunate that I've been given this position to work for, doing something I truly love. Because a lot of people in today's society, they work for just making a paycheck to live off of. They don't really truly enjoy their work. And I'm not saying that there isn't people out there that do truly enjoy their work, which I'm happy that you do. But a lot of people, they work just to make a paycheck so they can live, right? Pay for things for the family, support the family, everything like that. So I'm very fortunate. Um, but does it have its drawbacks? Absolutely, it does. And I think a lot of people don't fully understand that, especially working with crypto and dealing with the community, such as yourselves and everything. Um, and that's what I'm making this video for, is for you to have an understanding of what Hydra, myself, and the rest of the team we go through pretty much day to day. Even though some team members, they do have a full-time job as well as working on the side with helping us. So it's a little bit different. Stress is a little bit off of them, a little bit more than Hydra and myself, but it's still very much there, right? So I want to basically start off by saying that working for crypto, it's definitely truly unique. And what I mean by that is, it's not like your traditional 9 to 5 job. It is a 24/7 job. Um, the markets never sleep. Stock markets, you have a set time it opens, the bell rings, and then the closing bell happens, and you go on with your day, right? Um, but with cryptocurrency, it never stops. It never sleeps. There is no bell, closing, opening bell, nothing. It's constantly changing 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So, being able to work around the clock, bringing you guys content, bringing you updates, things like that, it can be stressful. Um, Actually, very stressful, because you always have to check and watch the market. You have to make sure, the community is doing well, the community's happy, investors are making money, they're happy with what we're bringing to the table. Um, it's not like working, owning a company like at Walmart or something where you provide a goods and service and you provide so much of it and a variety of it that if one or two items on the shelf don't sell very well, it's not the end of the world. Um, but for us, it is, right? So it's definitely different than your traditional 9 to 5 company. And but it does have it has a lot of positives. And what I mean by that is freedom, you know, um, freedom to work basically whenever you want to. Exactly. Even though it is 24/7, you can work whenever. If I want to work during the day, I can. If I want to work late at night because I'm staying up, I can. If I want to nap whenever I want to, or have to go somewhere, or work, out of state, anywhere around the world, really, I can. You really don't get that opportunity at a lot of jobs, right? If you're working as an employee, say McDonald's, you're not going to be able to go and work from McDonald's, if you leave the state for a week or a month, right? You're just not going to be able to because you have to physically be there. But with cryptocurrency, you can work wherever around the world. As long as there's internet, um, you're able to work. Uh, I will say, another positive thing about it is being able to be a part of the next revolution of technology. And in my last video, I kind of touched base a little briefly about like how cryptocurrency is going to change the financial system and everything, and it will, and it is, and a lot of people are starting to realize that. But if you step away from the financial side of things and you look at the technology side, like the blockchain, Web3, all of that ties in together, it's phenomenal. If you're a tech person, um, you're going to find it fascinating. If you're not, research it a little bit, look into it, because it is going to change things. It's just like back in the day where they had the big old cell phones when they first came out. They were like military style with the big block. You had to grip it with your whole hand to hold it up to your ear. And now we have computers in our pockets that can do more than what an actual PC sometimes can do, or equivalent, right? It's going to happen and it's going to change and things are going to be evolving. It's just how society and the world works. Everything keeps going forward, right? So, being a part of that, it's truly fascinating and it's wonderful, that you can I can wake up every single day and go, I'm part of something that's going to be unique, and it is unique. It's going to be revolutionary, and I'm a part of it, and it feels good, right? Another thing is that it feels good to be able to grow a community, become a part of a community together with everyone, meeting people worldwide, all the way from South Africa to Ireland to Germany to Australia. I mean, from Russia. I mean, everywhere, right? And it's awesome to meet people from different countries, different continents, different ethnic backgrounds, everything like that, and get to know you guys. It's such a great feeling. You don't get that anywhere else. If you're working your 9 to 5 job like I used to do, working for a company as a security analyst, I never got that kind of exposure. You really don't. And being able to have that, it really is a truly an awesome feeling. If you're that type of person that likes to go out and meet new people, you're fascinated with that type of stuff, it truly does feel amazing. Um, I will say though, however, a drawback for working for cryptocurrency, if it is your full-time job, Um, Money, if it's doing well, if the market's doing well, you're making money. And you're happy, you're good, you're financially set, right? But when the market goes down and it's a bear market, and if it's your only source of income, it can be very hard to live. Paying bills, things like that, groceries, all kinds of things, right? New, if you need clothes, stuff like that. And money gets tight. I won't sit here and sugarcoat it. It is tight for me personally because it is my full time job, and with the bear market, the way the economy took a shit on everybody, um, yeah, I'm no different. I struggle. I'm trying to find ends meet. I sell some of my personal stuff that I've collected over the years just to make some money right now, currently during the bear market. I want to reinvest. I want to put more money into the project. I want to put more money into other investments, and stuff like that. But I don't have that liquidity right now to actually be able to do such. And it's a huge drawback. Um, would I trade it? No, I still love doing what I'm doing. But does it hurt and does it cause stresses and sometimes it causes you mentally to break down? Yes, it does. It really does. Um, that's one of those things where you take a risk, just like any entrepreneur. You take a risk, and not everything is going to be, as they say, peaches and cream, right? Um, Rainbows and sunshines. Things are going to happen. But you got to stay positive. You got to keep moving forward, and because not everything doesn't stay negative. Eventually, it will start to go up and be positive again. So that's the outlook I have to have. Besides money and financials, there are other stresses. I mean, you got stresses that you are literally building something that people are putting money into and investing and relying on you and trusting you, right? So yes, it is very stressful. It's not stressful because we're going to go out of business, or this and that's going to happen. No, that has nothing to do with it. What's stressful is that we have to keep thinking about what we can continuously bring and build to bring you guys, so that we can all make money together, that we can keep moving forward within the crypto space and be revolutionary, right? Everything's changing. There's so many new things coming out. Some of it is shit, but there's a lot of it that is coming out that's actually really fascinating. So we have to constantly keep thinking ahead of the game. And we have to keep also bringing you guys new content. Excuse me. And we want to keep making you guys happy too. So it is very stressful. A lot of times, we keep thinking, what can we do to be better? What can we bring you guys that's better, improved, and things like that. And that's that can be very stressful and taxing on you. Um, you know, I love it, but again, it does mentally get to you. Um, I'm sure I'm missing a couple of things, positive and negatives, really, but I don't want to make this a terribly long video. So we're going to move on to the traditional jobs and then compare them both really quick, right? So, um, traditional jobs, if you're working a 9 to 5, it's guaranteed. You're going to not work 9 to 5. If you have to work overtime, you work overtime, but you get paid for it, right? So you go to work, you wake up, you have a set schedule. You're programmed into going work 9 to 5, come home, do whatever you need to do, repeat Monday through Friday. Maybe if you have to come in the office on a Saturday or whatever, but you get programmed into doing that, and you're going to get paid. You're going to earn that paycheck. If it's weekly, bi-weekly, you're going to earn a paycheck. So that's a lot of stress taken off versus crypto. But another positive thing with traditional jobs is job security, right? A lot of jobs now, we're gonna exclude the economy the way it is currently, but normally you have job security, right? You have a job you're going to wake up to, you're going to go to, you're going to make your money, come home, and you don't have to worry about it. Job security. That's a huge positive. Um, I guess, I mean, really though, there are negatives to it too, because one, 9 to 5. You start to work and you get into this rhythm of being a programmed robot where you wake up, you go to work, you come home, and you do that until you're 60, 65, 70 years old until you retire. And then what? You worked your whole life to make ends meet, and then now you're old and all that stuff that you wish you could have done before, you probably don't never got a chance to, and now you can't because your body may not let you do something that you wanted to do that caused you that would require you to be more physical and such, right? So to me it's a negative. To some others it may not be, but this is my opinion. It is a negative to me. To another negative that could be negative depending on some people is that you're constantly making the same amount. You're never going to increase in pay. You're never going to make more money than what you're getting paid unless you get a promotion. And a lot of times, not a lot of people make a lot when they get promoted, right? It's maybe $1 or $2. Sure, it sounds good, and it might be a few extra dollars on your paycheck. But remember, the IRS and all the tax man, they're going to take more. So my saying is, the more you make, the more they take. So really, are you realistically making more money, especially with the economy the way it is? No, you're really not. So it is a negative, and to me at least, fixed income in a way that you're not going to go in 1 week make $1,000, and the next week you work even a little bit harder within those 8 hours, and maybe you're going to make $2,000. No, it's the same. No matter how hard you work, no matter how less of a job you do, you're making the same amount. It's fixed. So I mean, give or take, some people don't mind it, some people do. I don't prefer that route. So to me, it's a negative. Now, when you compare the two, though, they both have their positives and minuses. But the biggest thing I think is that one is 24/7, never sleeps. One does, depending on your job title and your job, what you are required to do for your work. But so there's a big difference there. There's a big difference in making money. You can make money, a lot of money with cryptocurrency and being involved in it, or be in the bear market, you may not make any. In a fixed income, you'll make money constantly, but you may never increase more than that, right? So those are some big differences there. I've named off some of the other differences, the comparisons, because of if you like meeting new people worldwide and getting that kind of culture exposure, you won't get that with a traditional job necessarily, but you will get that with working with crypto in the community that you're growing, right? So again, I don't want to make this video very long. I just wanted to bring a little bit of a enlightenment to some people, because I think one of the drawbacks, a lot of people think in the community, that we have an endless funnel of money coming in all the time, and they compare it to I think they compare it to, it's like a traditional job, and it's not. I don't make a paycheck. I live off of passive income and my assets. That's it. I don't make a paycheck. None of us do. So, is it a drawback? Yes, but when the market goes back up, will I make money? Yes, of course. But I think a lot of people compare them, and they think that it's because you work for cryptocurrency, you're still making money, like a paycheck and everything. And I don't think they actually think about that. You really don't. So I hope this video kind of separates the whole traditional mindset of a traditional job, 9 to 5 job, to working for crypto, because it is different. It really is. But it does have some similarities, because it is a job. But I would say more than not, there's a lot more differences versus a traditional job. So hopefully this kind of opened some eyes to some people. Like I said, I want to talk about different kind of topics, and that's what I'm trying to do here, to kind of expand. So again, thank you for listening. I hope you all have a great day. Again, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because we are still trying to move up the ladder here, and it helps us grow as a channel, as a community, as a project, and as a company. So again, thank you for all the love, support, everybody, and I appreciate it very much. The whole team appreciates it. And until next time, I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Thank you.